Welcome to Statistics, Psychology 7540 at California Southern University. I'm Dr. Jonathan Rich. I'll start out by telling you about the assignments in this class. There'll be a weekly discussion forum. So in those discussion forums, you can bring up areas that you're confused about. You can talk about the weekly readings and share ideas with your fellow learners. There'll be 4 quizzes. Now, for a short time, I had them as proctored quizzes, and then I figured there's no sense in causing additional stress because I know that for some people this is a stressful course. So the quizzes are unproctored. You take as long as you want, and you take them whenever you want to. Journal article critiques. For those, I'd like you to choose articles from scientific journals and critique them from the standpoint of statistics. So you want to look at the statistical techniques they used, how they designed their experiment, and comment on whether they could have done it better, whether they could have analyzed it any differently, and whether the conclusions that they came to are justified by what they did. Then the final report, I provided a data set, and that's in your course materials. It's a file named Data 540. What I'd like you to do is to use SPSS to analyze that data and to write a report on that particular data file. And feel free to ask me questions and consult with me through that process. You'll end up with about a 5-page report analyzing that data. Now let's talk a little bit about why you learn statistics when you study to be a psychotherapist. For some people this comes as sort of a surprise because you want to learn about people and you wonder why you need to learn about numbers. Well, one reason why it's very important to study statistics is that you need to learn to interpret research studies. There's constantly new findings in the field of psychology and constantly new findings as far as what works in mental health treatment. So you need to be an intelligent consumer of that research. Applying scientific thinking to clinical situations. It's helpful to think of each clinical encounter as a form of study, because you're applying an intervention, you want to measure if it works, and you want to switch your intervention if it's not working. So that scientific thinking is valuable in a clinical setting. If you're a program administrator, or if you work in a mental health program, many times you need to demonstrate the effectiveness, whether you're getting public funding or insurance funding. You often need to demonstrate that what you're doing is working. So using statistics and research design will help you to do that. And also, if you study psychological assessment, including intelligence testing and personality testing, those statistical concepts are inherent in the process of testing. For instance, a concept like standard error of measurement. You can't understand that as it applies to testing unless you understand statistics. As far as contacting me, I welcome your contact. The best way to contact me is through the Cal Southern website. And if there's something that we need to discuss in more depth, I'm happy to talk to you on the phone. So that's the course, and I look forward to working with you.